Is Davante Adams the best wide receiver in the NFL? Because he believes so. Adams is the first player to record 3 games of at least 10 catches and 150 yards in his team's first 8 games of the season, and became the second player in NFL history to record 3 games of 10 catches, 150 yards, and a touchdown in a single season. When asked if he's the best wide receiver in the league, Adams said, "I think that's fair to say. I think that's not being conceited, that's just being confident. I think obviously what I've done and what I'm going to continue to do is going to prove to anybody who isn't on board with that." When talking about wide receivers, it's such a tricky topic because a lot of times the system and the quarterback they play with has a huge effect on their production. Davante Adams is an incredible wide receiver. I'm not going to take anything away from him, but I could only imagine what it'd be like if Julio Jones played with Aaron Rodgers instead of Matt Ryan. Also, since we're on the topic, I think Allen Robinson would put in some absolute work on the Packers, and I am so grateful that he picked the Bears back in his free agency. But there's no question that, Davante Adams for me is probably a top 5 wide receiver. Also in the news, the Boston Red Sox are rehiring Alex Cora as their manager. He replaces Ron Ronick, who was fired after 1 season in charge. The Sox fired Cora on January 14th, 1 day after the report dropped. MLB soon suspended Cora for the entire 2020 season because of his involvement in the Astros sign stealing. Ultimately, the Red Sox have decided to go back to Cora in hopes that he can restore the glory days and change the franchise's fortunes after a rough couple years.